How's it going? Mothers, sons, fathers, and daughters, but especially fathers on this day, because it's the Father's Day vlog of 2015. I'm Mighty Midget, and I'll be your host for this fabulous vlog on this fabulous summer day. And speaking of summer days, why am I in a sweatshirt? Well, funny story, okay? In spite of everything in Madden Madness, you know, me getting my ass kicked and whatever else, thinking back to all that, it was probably a bad idea to get, pick names out of a hat, whatever else. Actually, no, it was a good idea, just I got my ass kicked, which is a rare sight when I play video games against my father. Oh, shout out to Papa Midget, good job. On the other hand, though, in those episodes, I was always, emphasizing I'm a hardcore New York Jets fan. Go green or go home. Jets, 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 Jets. However, considering it's Father's Day today, and considering it was also my dad's 50th a couple of days ago, happy birthday, Papa Midget. Feel free to say that in the comments, too. I'll be sure to let him know. Considering it's his 50th birthday that a couple of days ago, and because it's Father's Day, I figure I'll do something a little special for this video that I feel like he'd appreciate. Although I'm a hardcore Jets fan, I know no one that roots for the Big Blue more than Papa Midget himself. That being said, go Big Blue. And for anyone that says, oh, you're not dedicated to the Jets, you're betraying your team by doing this, shut up. Anything you want to say, I will politely ask you to blow it up. I don't want to hear it. I'm still a hardcore Jets fan, but I think my dad would love to see me sporting some fabulous blue colors on my body. That being said, we can begin this with how the vlogs work. You guys know the drill at this point. I talk about the holiday a little bit, ask questions about the holiday, and give a few channel updates here and there, and then we end the video. So let's get talking about this. The reason I'm wearing this, actually, there's multiple meanings to it, actually. Number one, I'm wearing it because sometimes my father can change me, be it good things or bad, whether it's, like the standard, here's where babies come from talk, which changed me in an interesting way, to say the least. I think I kind of learned it on my own, though. Into, the kind of changes where it's you're moving on to college now, and we're starting to get into more intimate talks about, it's a big step in your life, you gotta move on, you gotta see what happens. It's just as long as you don't fail out, don't, drop out of college, follow through and finish what you do. And, you know what, I already guaranteed him I'm not going to drop out. I'm making sure I finish what I start, because otherwise I just look like an idiot. Let's be realistic. That, and because I actually want to get into that gaming major and stuff, so I'm starting to take a big step in my life that I don't really know if I'm ready for, but Papa Midget's pulling me through. And you guys know him. He's got a sense of humor. He's got the occasional smart aleck comments. Like, for instance, in Mario Party, there was some point where it's oh, it was Mario Party, yeah. If you watched episode 1, I took the dart throw, so I need to land on dry bones. I have a 50-50 chance of doing it. I missed him. And he silently looks at himself, not to say anything, not to just, point out anything, but you really suck. Thanks for that constructive criticism. Yeah, he pulls me along in some very funny ways. But my dad, I think, is one of my biggest inspirations. He kind of was always there for me in elementary school. He stepped up to the plate with me when I was always, the troublemaker. Because, obviously, I'm still the troublemaker now, I think. I've learned. I've converted my ways. And, he's kind of just sort of just been there for me. So it's kind of hard to return something that's been going on for such a long time. How do you return a gift for being with me for the last 17 years of my life and sticking with it with the, what's it called, stick-to-itiveness or something, or there's a word for it. Or maybe it's just because he has to be here and say, oh, I can't leave you, you would not last on your own. Maybe I would. I mean, so, I don't know. In my mind, I'm thinking I can live on my own because I was given some graduation presents, like the, necessities for college. Ramen noodles, some beef stew, everything that doesn't involve me cooking or, setting a flame that would start the smoke alarm and give me a great reputation up in college, so. But, yeah, my dad and I have our opposites in sports, Papa Midget's a Giants fan, the Islanders fan. I think he's I don't know if he's a Rangers fan. I don't think he is. I think he's an Islanders fan, though. Islanders, Mets, and Giants, whereas I'm the Devils, the Yankees, which I don't really follow baseball, but if I had to, I'd follow the Yankees. Maybe they're a bit overrated. I don't know. I don't want to judge the teams because I don't watch the sport as often. And, of course, the New York Jets. But, hey, you know what? This fits me. My favorite color happens to be blue. It's not necessarily green. I just think that dark green is a great way to just portray that team spirit that I always seem to show every time I go to, like, Jet Stadium, like MetLife or whatever. I think it's MetLife. I'm going to feel really stupid if I screw that one up. I don't think it's MetLife, though. No, it is. Someone will correct me in the comments, I guarantee it. Unfortunately, I'm not too good at the athletic stuff, contrary to, I don't know, unpopular belief, maybe. But my dad's just sort of like, he's just there for me. Papa Midget's there for me. Like, if it wasn't for him joining my videos, I wouldn't have Mario Kart. I wouldn't have Wii Sports, or the Wii Sports extra, like, training games, the Mario Party, the Mad Madness. That was a 35-episode thing. Like, Mad Madness is a big deal. And he's already got work. Like, he already has to go to work all the time, like, you know, on the weekdays, you know, regular, like, standard fare for people who work. Whereas I, like, always have the free time, because I guess I don't have a social life or something. If I need to change that, I don't know. Whatever. He's just kind of like, it takes time to just be there. Which, as much as I want to say, like, that's what a parent should do anyway, like, it's something that, like, after a long time, when you put, like, a little bit of thought into it, you're like, wow, that actually means, like, a lot to someone. Especially me. Like, I look at this and, like, you know what, he gives up time and effort to do whatever. He steps up to the plate, and he's there for me. So, obviously, I gotta thank him for that, and I love him to death, and he knows that, too. And if he's watching this right now, I'm calling it, he's smiling, and he's giving me that nice little grin, and now he's looking at me, and now I'm looking at him. If I've called it, I will put it in the comments and the description as well. We will see what happens. So, yeah, I figured I'd take this video just to, you know, express my feelings for how much I love my dad and to wish him a happy Father's Day and especially a happy 50th birthday. And, well, we'll see what happens the rest of our lives. We've only got the rest of our lives ahead of us, and as of right now, today is going to be the best day of the rest of his life. Think about it. So, that's the end of the, you know, whole spiel and, what's it called, my little monologue on Father's Day. So now that I think I'm done talking about, you know, my big blue, you know, fan or whatever, I think I can switch back now, right? Yeah, that sounds about right to me. Fantastic. Switching it back. Let's talk about channel updates now. Oh, wait, no, let's not. I have to put the shirt back on. I have to ask questions, actually. We have the Midget Triple Threat question coming at you now. We got number 1. Is whether or not your father is your biggest inspiration on it. If not, like, who it is. I want to, like, what's, like, who is your, like, hero, basically? Your code hero, who is he? Or she? Or it? It could be, like, you know, the holy tree in the front yard. Like, oh, thank God you're here. I'm a tree hugger. Come here. I don't know. Some people are weird. Or maybe that's normal for them. I don't judge. Question number 2, because I have to ask this, because I know I've said it in Mad Madness, but I have to ask and see. If you had to choose, and I know both teams kind of suck. I mean, Giants are a little better, and Jets haven't really done anything good since Super Bowl III back in 19 before I was born. God. Anyway, I'm still dedicated. It's okay. And if you had to choose between Jets and Giants, would you root for the Jets or would you root for the Giants? I know it's a really stupid question, but I want to just see whose side you're on. It's kind of a personal victory here if we get more votes on the Jets. I don't have money with me, but I can get you money, and we could talk about this. Bribery gets you places. I've learned that too. Not that I've used it yet, but bribery can get you places. Don't actually listen to that advice. And question number 3, and this is kind of a whacked out kind of question, but I think it'll work. Is, if anything, just kind of like, because I'm going to answer this question too, is anything that your father has, or your dad, or your parental figure, that masculine figure on your family, any important lessons that he's taught you? To name a few, my dad has taught me some select German words that I can use if I ever get angry. Getting back to my German roots, I can't say them, or I might have to, like, you know, rate this, you know, T for teen, or however they do it. Maybe it's like video games, I don't know. Explicit content, if people are German and they're watching this, they're like, he said it. I don't know how to say he said it in German, because because I'm not fluent in that. I'm fluent in English, Pig Latin, and like gibberish. I don't know. So yeah, one lesson he's taught me is, some of those certain German words, and the other things he's taught me are, and I learned this from Chicken Little, and maybe you guys know this reference. I love you no matter what, and I quote that from Buck Cluck, the big chicken from Chicken Little. Like, this is kind of going back to like Disney Central, back when it was like all these great movies. I used to watch them all the time in the theaters. I love you no matter what. There's always been 6 words that come up, like last God knows how many years of my life, 17 probably. And that brings us to the channel updates. Now, it has been a few days since I've uploaded a video, and I wanted to start doing Donkey Kong Country before I uploaded Booty Boardwalk of Mario Party 8. Again, with Papa Midget co-host in here. So, I might do Donkey Kong Country first, and once I start getting a kick on that, I can start alternating between Donkey Kong Country and Mario Party and keep going back and forth. In terms of old school gaming, I'm not sure what the issue is on that. Something about the thing was fixed, but we don't have electricity in the basement right now because we're remaking the house, it seems like. So it's gonna be a bit edgy on that one, but it might come back. We never know. But for right now, the first episode I thought were pretty good. I thought they were pretty funny actually. And I think, I could be wrong, there is gonna be a pretty large gap in July in terms of videos, because for 2.5 weeks on a bunch of vacations with families. And you know how it is, summer gets busy, and then in terms of college, who knows what will happen with those videos, but I'll be able to keep you guys posted as soon as I can. And that being said, that's the end of the channel updates. Any questions, leave them down in the comments, of course feedback, and remember to like, subscribe if you enjoyed. And of course, like I said, leave feedback if you want to make things better, or you have opinions on stuff, and I'll be sure to comment and reply, make sure everything's clear and set. And as always, guys, remember to stay short and stay awesome. And for all the fathers out there, happy Father's Day. And once again, Dad, happy 50th. Good luck with the rest of your life. Stay short and stay awesome, everyone.